Well, dear friends, we have with us our senior professor and mentor, Balachandran Ayya, with us to introduce today's special speaker and also tell about the topic. Welcome, Professor Balachandran Ayya. Be blessed by the divine.
Thank you, Professor Bharati. A nice meditation and an introduction. Welcome to all of you to this program. Especially, we all wait for Sundays where we have some specialists coming and speaking, sharing their experiences, exposing their knowledge to us about the sky system. And today we have my close friend, Assistant Professor Karunamuthy from Singapore. He's there in the system for more than 15 years. The Supreme Sky Yoga Center of Singapore, that's where he belongs right now, but he belongs to the whole world. As his name suggests, Karunamuthy is a very kind-hearted man. You know, in our sky system, we have a scheme called Village Service Project. Many don't they adopt a village, and the whole village, the sky system is taught to people of all ages, men and women, educated, uneducated, right from beginning, right up to Brahmanyanam. And many of them become even masters. It's been Swamiji's dream. The lowest level of person also should be exposed to sky system and transform his life. And Karunamuthy has adopted such a village, and more than 25 Brahmanyanis come from there. A government school, he has adopted a school from where 250 youth, they have gone through our Human Excellence program. He is a very senior member of the Singapore Development Committee itself. In Singapore, they are doing excellent work. And earlier he was in Thailand, in Bangkok and nearby areas. He has opened centers and he used to have regular programs there. He also translated our exercise book into Thai language. He also got it translated in the German language. So that's, I think, a true representative of the World Community Service Center. We are all very proud of him. And today, he's going to talk about emotions and energy loss. Without taking much time between you and Karunamuthy, I once again warmly welcome my friend Karunamuthy to take over. Thank you, sir.
Be blessed by the divine. Thank you, Madam Bharati and Senior Professor Balachandran and also Professor Roy Segaran for giving me this opportunity to share the Maharishi's thoughts here. So we are going to briefly go through the emotions and energy loss. So we give different name, but the basics are from Maharishi. I just share the screen. Hope the screen is clear.
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you. So today in the pandemic condition, everybody is well aware about keeping the immune system high. So before we go to the topic of emotions and energy loss, I would like to touch upon the basics of our physical self and how the energy system works within us, and what is the source of energy and what is the expenditure of energy, and how we can balance it, and how the emotions are unintentionally result in loss of the vital energy. So most of us know about Panchabhutas. So Akash, air, fire, water, and solid. In our physical system, life force is the ether, and breathing is air, and body temperature is heat, and the blood is the liquid, and physical cells are solid. And we also have the energy centers, which is representing the 5 elements. Mulatar is for earth, and Swadhisthana for water, and Manipurakam for fire, and Anahadam for air, and Visuddhi for life force. We know the earth is rotating at the speed of 1000 miles per hour, and our body system has 5 elements. Out of these 5 elements, life force particles is the lightest, and the physical cell is the heaviest one. And by the gravitational force, we are sticking to the surface of the earth, and we are rotating at the speed of 1000 miles per hour. So due to this natural phenomena, the life force particles try to escape from our physical body. And so to have a harmony between the physical body cells and the life force, the 3 other circulations, 3 other elements, air circulation, heat circulation, and blood circulation should be kept in normal proportion, so that there is a bonding between the life force particle and the physical body cells. So this is the reason, in one form or other, exercise is very vital for maintaining good health and good immune system. This is the science behind that. And all our cells are polarized, like a magnet north and south. The cells are polarized according to the intensity of the polarized energy or the bioenergy. The cells are bonded together, and we see like a full shaped body. When this energy reduces, then we get into the aging process. So there is a polar attraction and repulsion. Everybody knows there is only physical body. So what we can physically see is the physical body. This is common man's understanding. But the philosopher Maharishi explains further beyond the 2 more bodies, which is astral body and causal body. So physical body is association of cells. As we see in the previous slide, each cell has a polarized bioenergy, which is, by the intensity of that, the cells are bonded together, and we see the physical body as one shape. So the astral body, which is also called spiritual body, is the real core of the physical body, association of life force, life energy particles. So these life energy particles is also called, you can say, today science is inventing God particle, and in Maharishi's philosophy, the God particle, what today science has found is also association of Paramanus. So here in our physical body, such life energy particles, which is spinning and revolving, and these are within the physical boundary of the body, and also few of the energy particles will be away from the physical boundary, physical body boundary. So this also we see in the previous slide, when the earth is rotating, if we don't have a good blood circulation, heat circulation, and energy circulation, these life energy particles will not have good bonding with the physical cells, and they will have the tendency to fly away. So this astral body is bigger than the physical body. It means it can stay within and it can stay away from the, means it can fly away from the physical body cells. The next point, we know something about the life force particles are present throughout the entire body, which we have dealt last slide. So the constant whirling motion of these life energy particles forms a center. Any rotating objects will have a center. So even in the physical body, the life force particles, which is spinning and revolving, it forms a center which is called genetic center or Muladhara. So it is a genetic center which is physical center of the body by the height, breadth, and width. So this is the energy is concentrated at the genetic center. So here we have one more thing. People who attended Kayakalpa may know something about this. So the sexual vital fluid, the semen, which has energy for creating bioenergy within the bioenergy within our physical self. So these particles always in constant whirling motion and radiating, spreading waves throughout. So when these life energy particles are spinning, they are also compressed by the self-surrounding divine force or almighty force. So when they are compressed and revolving, there are shadow wave particles generated by the space compression and the revolving life force, which causes those shadow wave particles dissolve into the space and forms the biomagnetism. In living being, we call this magnetism as bioenergy. Similar ether particles are compressed and revolving and forming a shadow particle, and then dissolving and forming magnetism in the cosmic, which is called universal magnetism. So this magnetic body is also bigger than the physical body, because we know this life force particle and the energy emanating from the life force particles are together, and when life force particles are little bit expanding away from physical body, this magnetic body also will be expanding, and it is generally 1 feet from the body boundary. The general magnetic body of normal person is 1 feet from the physical body. People who are meditators, this magnetic body will be much bigger. We will also see what is the value of this biomagnetism. What is the purpose of this biomagnetism? How our physical organs and mental functioning, all the digestive system, how it is function, because we are not connected with any wire, correct? But all these organs are functioning, digesting the food, and mental function, nerve system, everything. So this biomagnetism or bioenergy is the fuel for each and every function of the cells in the body. 70%, 75% of energy is spent by, and 25% of the energy is spent through the mind function, so brain function. So this is the fuel for our body functioning, bioenergy. And this maintaining of polarity of cells we already seen, and also the bioenergy maintains the body temperature. Now we will touch upon energy sources for the physical self. Generally, people are aware only from food and water we get energy, which is not so. We have energy from food and water. We also have energy from air. Energy is one form of magnetic. So when we take a deep breath, this air, energy from this air cells are connected to the blood, and then blood purification and energy exchange is happening. So this is another source of energy to our physical self. The third source is earth fission energy. Earth is having a molten lava at the middle of the earth, and this fission energy emanates, and it also gives energy to physical self. And the fourth source is the solar system, planetary rays. So we have one of our solar system, that is the sun, surrounded by planets, and all these planets have linked to our part of the physics, and these emanating rays also gives energy to our physical self. That is the reason in all religion we have one form of other fasting system. During the fasting, what we do is, by the ritual, we cut down the food and water. And during this time, there is an energy exchange taking place from air, earth fission energy, and solar system planet rays without our knowledge. Even we can see sometimes when we feel hunger, for some reason, we are not able to immediately take food and water. And after some time, we feel the hunger subsided. The reason being, the other three energy sources started getting into our system. So only by this exchange of other higher level energy, our spiritual development, mental faculty, and our willpower, all those things will develop. That is the reason in every religion, this fasting method is part of ritual it is set in. We have seen how the energy conversion, just to see from food and water, it transforms to vital energy at the 7th stage. It becomes juice at the stomach, and it transforms to blood. Then the blood enriched to become a flesh cells, and the cells enriched to become fat, fat enriched to become bone, bone enriched to become bone marrow. And from the bone marrow, we get a sexual vital fluid, and that contains the energy particles, and then that circulates all over the body and gives the bioenergy. The conversion and consumption of biomagnetism is called mind, and which functions through the brain cells to give our physical and mental ability. So this is, mind is also a form of magnetic wave. Okay, now we come to the main topic. So far we have seen how our body system works and how are the energy sources, and now we see how the emotions are going to deplete our energy. Expansion of astral body. So astral body we know is association of life energy particles. They are spinning and rotating. So our emotions, mind frequency varies from 14 to 40 cycles per second. When we are deep sleep, we go to 14 cycles per second. When we are emotional and agitative, we touch 40 cycles per second. So depending upon the frequency of mind, body, the particle spinning speed will increase. Mind frequencies directly affects astral body particle spin speed. When the spin speed increases, the magnetic field around those particles also increase and they repel each other. When they repel each other, the astral body expands. When astral body expands, the physical body boundary is fixed and astral body expands, that go away from physical body, and it is one-way traffic. You cannot get this astral body back to the body system. So whatever energy particles emanate away from the physical body is lost. As life flow energy particle spin speed increases, the astral body expands and the energy particle exit the physical body. So this is how when we get emotional, the astral body expands. The astral body is not only astral body. We already seen the astral body is associated with the causal body. Causal body is the magnetic body. So each cell has magnetism, and that association of cell is the astral body, and the association of this each cell magnetism is the magnetic body or causal body. Even this causal body also will expand during the emotional process. As life energy particles spin, speed increase, the astral body expands. Each energy particle, when compressed by self-compressive surrounding almighty force, the shadow of particle is generated and dissolved in the space. Even the shadow of particle is being compressed by the almighty force. They get dissolved and forms a magnetic wave that is called biomagnetic in living being, and in the outside, the other than living being, in the cosmic it is called universal magnetism. So the expansion of causal body is also a loss of energy from physical body. When energy particles exist the physical body, the magnetic body expands and bioenergy is lost. We also will see how the expenditure of energy through 5 sensories. So we know the complete body functioning is through bioenergy. And we have 5 sensories. Through 5 sensories only, we enjoy the daily life. So 5 sensories everybody knows: touch sense through skin, and taste sense through tongue, and smelling through nose, and viewing through eyes, and hearing through the ear. So these are the 5 sensories. So through eyes, we spend about 83% of our bioenergy. And through hearing, it is 13% of energy is spent. And rest of 3 sensories, smelling sensory, taste sense, and touch sense, they cover about 4%. So here, how we get emotional? We get emotional only mainly through the 2 sensories, that is through eyes and hearing. If somebody is annoying us or somebody is scolding us, if we take those things into our heart, our mental frequency will increase. When mental frequency increases, all the spinning particles in the astral body increase, and then we get the energy loss, which we have seen in earlier. So expenditure is through. So we should see from here, out of the 5 sensories, the 2 sensories are quite important and to be very purposefully to be spent. through the eyes and hearing. And also we should have modernization in our 5 activities: food, work, rest, thought, and sex, which also either it should not be neglected or improperly used, because that will cause short circuit of biomagnetism and it will cause pain, disease, and result in death, depending upon the magnitude. So be blessed by the divine. I think I quickly covered, and I leave the forum for question and answers. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir. It was indeed a very interesting and excellent speech. You explained very well about how we get this biomagnetic energy, how it is being spent and all. Thank you very much, sir. Over to you, Balchandran, sir.
Yes, thank you, Professor Karunamuthy. As the Swamiji's greatness is introduction of the concept of biomagnetism and how it influences, how important it is. These are all, the world is yet to know about these things. We know about electromagnetism and ferromagnetism, but very little about biomagnetism. It's an important topic on which the professor has given details about how the magnetism can be absorbed, what are the ways by which we waste it, how we can properly utilize it. Thank you very much. In spite of his busy schedule, he keeps traveling to different countries. In fact, I was thinking that he will shortly be starting centers even in Indonesia when he goes on tour. So I think in this public forum, I am requesting him. So when he makes
that is in the agenda.
Sure. In fact, Professor Rajshekhar has gone there recently and laid a background, a foundation. So it's for you, sir, once again, to one more country. I would request you to take Sky System. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Dear friends, you have any questions? Kindly raise your hands. We will unmute you. Sunanda. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, sir. Valga Valamudan. Actually, I was really impressed by the presentation, sir. It was very excellent, the PowerPoint presentation. And you had given it a very detailed manner, you know. It was very easy to absorb what you were trying to tell with your speech. So I was really, it was very captivating that your PowerPoint, I've never seen this kind of a presentation actually. So I was just wondering, it was very nice. And you expressed what Maharishi's teachings, you know, this is the concept, the magnetism, so well, but this online is for the beginners. So you just made it very easy for us to comprehend, actually. And thank you so much, sir.
Thank you, madam. Anyway, it is partly the subject of Kayakalpam. So from there, I have extracted this slides relevant to this topic. Thank you for the comments.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, sir. Who is the next one to raise your hand? And so we need to save energy. If you, that is for that Kayakalpa is a must. So that you are told indirectly.
Yeah, another thing I have to touch upon is finally, okay, how to control emotion. Okay, we know emotion is resulting in loss of energy. So to control emotion is to practice Maharishi's 4 concept: physical exercise, meditation, kayakalpam and introspection. This will automatically tune our mind frequency to be balanced, and we don't hit high and low. So this, I should have added one slide on that. So ultimately we have to follow those Maharishi's concept with full understanding, so that we don't get emotional at any point of time.
Yes, sir. Yes. Also, you just touched on the limit and method theory of our Maharishi about the food, work, sleep, rest, and thoughts, sex and thoughts. And so we need to be moderate on those things. Then the emotions may not rise, and our mental frequency will be kept in alpha.
Yeah, correct.
Anyone else, dear friends?
Some participants are asking for this slide. I can share it, no issue.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Dear friends, what sir has explained, this is a concept of Kayakalpa yoga, and our Maharishi is pioneer in this. He has gifted this Kayakalpa yoga to the world, which is very important for us to save the energy, to save the SVF, sexual vital fluid, and this will help us to lead a long life, so that we can just lead a peaceful life, and also do our duties, fulfill the duties for which we have come to this world. And so he has touched how to save the energy well, sir, Karunamuthy, sir. Thank you, sir, for that. And as Sunanda said, very simple and also interesting. You have covered about this energy saving process very efficiently and very interestingly. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Friends? Hello, friends. Anyone else? Sir, would you like to give some more views and some more points?
Okay.
If you are free and if time permits for you.
Yeah, no problem. I'm just seeing comments. Anything is there specific, I can answer.
I think they are just they have enjoyed the topic, the speech, and they are just.
Okay, so probably I went little fast. I am sure that people would have grasped it.
It was not fast, sir. It was good, sir.
Okay. So okay,
was.
I think Viswa sir, I think he is raised. Yes, Viswa sir, you can unmute.
Yes, Kiranmayi Kesuneni. Viswa sir?
Welcome, good speech, Karunamuthy. As Sunanta has mentioned, presentation was good. Unfortunately, we were not able to see you on the screen, your beautiful face. See, the question is, my question is, we are meditators, yes, and Sunata said we are beginners. So my question is, for the beginners, I believe most of them are beginners. What would you suggest? You see, we are surrounded by forces which most of the time excite us and make us emotional. A simple talk, speech with your wife or husband can stir your emotion. I think everybody would agree with me. This is the normal happenings in the family. So for beginners or for anybody else for that matter, how can we be in a position where we can remain calm at all the time and expand the minimum of energy, vital energy within us. Thank you. Thank you. Welcome.
Good Vishwaya. This point I was thinking to explain, but it has come through your question. Okay, we call sports persons. For sports person, we call it sportive. So the sportiveness, when it comes, when we are able to accommodate others and when we are able to increase the tolerance, so that attitude comes. We go away from our miserly or very confined thinking to very elaborate. So why the sports person have that magnanimity generally is due to the physical activity they regularly carry out. So in our system also, first to start with, everybody should focus from the science of body as well as to get rid of the bad karmas. The emotion comes from karmas. We have 3 karmas, sanjita, pravarta, prarabdha, and akami karma. So when we regularly do exercise first our physical cells will become free of toxin and absorb good energy. Then the mind will become light and healthy. The sound body will have sound mind and sound actions. So to first to become moderately emotional and to accommodate others and increase the tolerance, everything, first we should have in our lifestyle the minimum physical exercise as a base, because we are getting carried away with the world activities happening around us. Mainly these 2 sensories, the high sense and the hearing. We normally come across the world activity through these 2 sensories. If these 2 sensories are seeing negativity, the negativity will get into our system also. So when we are first doing a regular exercise, first they go to the root. All these physical exercise from floating attitude to grounding. So when we do exercise, our exercise is basically physical meditation. We are meditating over our body because our system only 3 postures with eyes open. Rest of the postures are with eyes closed. So there, unless you come to the reality, you cannot be coming and doing this exercise with the mind focused on your body. So when this becomes a regular feature in our lifestyle, this normally we don't get carried away by the surroundings. And every day you come to the reality, you think of your body, your mind is focused on your body, and then doing this exercise, you also know how to ground and also how to fly. So we should know both. Then that tolerance will increase and mind frequency will be balanced. We can get over the emotions at whatever situation. So this is my understanding. So sir, is it okay? This is one of the basic things for everybody need. Then comes your mind training is meditation. So that also will keep at lower level. We don't go 40 at all when we are regular meditators. That is the next level. So that we are balanced in our mind frequency. Even somebody pinpoints or scolds, we don't immediately take it to our heart. We just, our thought process will just see other persons, for some reason he is emotional. So we will be able to manage any situations. That is the next step of our meditation will support in controlling our emotions. And for these 2, the Kaya Kalpam is the source of vital energy to strengthen. So this way, this Kaya Kalpam will support the physical self and meditation. And then the last part of introspection, it is like a close guided missile. So we don't get tracked away due to situations. And when we do regular introspection, we see our negative points and then we correct ours. Then automatically the next happening of anything against us will get away. So this introspection also will guide us to reach our target or goal of self-realization, that is ultimate. For beginners also, first we should understand our mistakes so that we don't come across others' curse or anything. So the introspection, the fourth part also will help us ultimately in balancing our lifestyle.
Yes, that's an interesting, perfect answer, sir. Anybody else? Anyone else? I think everyone is satisfied with your lecture. That's why they have not raised their hands. Shall we wind up, sir?
Yes,
We'll
yes.
conclude today's program. It's nearing 7:30 now. Okay, sir. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir, for your excellent presentation. Also, I just thank all the participants of today. Thank you all. And we will meet again next Sunday with another interesting topic on Vethathiri. In the meanwhile, we have meditation daily meditations, morning 6 a.m. and evening 6:30 p.m. sharp, Indian Standard Time. Also, we have this physical exercises and Kaya Kalpa Yoga are videoed. And after meditation, we are giving thought for the day also from the book of Blossoms of Life, authored by our Guru Vethathiri Maharishi. Kindly do participate in large numbers and enjoy the bliss. Thank you all, dear friends. Thank you all, sir. Thank you all, Professor Balachandranaya, and also Karunamuthy, sir.
Thank
Be
you.
blessed.
We can conclude.